Isa ka ba sa mga nakapag-book ng plane ticket sa AirAsia Move? Tapos yung eroplano na sasakyan mo dapat ay Royal Air? Hala, na-scam ka. Goodbye na sa pera mo. Just kidding. Hay naku, eto na nga at gawa natin ng review ngayong araw ang dalawang kumpanyang ito na nag-ooperate dito sa ating bansa. May mga issues and concerns tayong ipapakita dito. Since you've clicked or researched this topic, tara, simulan na natin agad. First things first, unahin natin itong AirAsia Move na isang Malaysian-based online booking platform. Isa itong online ticketing agency na binatikos lang naman ng 4th District House Representative ng Leyte. Walang iba kundi ang veteranong aktor na si Richard Gomez. Dahil di umano sa pag-charge nito ng pagkamahal na plane ticket. Ayon sa aktor, a one-way ticket from Tacloban to Manila cost 77,704 pesos or almost 40,000 pesos per ticket for him and his wife or Moc City Mayor Lucy Gomez. 3 times higher than the actual airfare of around 12,000 pesos. Dahil dito, inatasan na ni Transportation Secretary Vince Hison na kasuhan ng economic sabotage ang nasabing kumpanya. At di lang yan, marami pang negative complaints akong nakita online, particularly sa issue ng rebooking at refund. And if you're one of those people who had booked a ticket from them, ay siguradong kakabahan ka. Nobody wants their hard-earned money to go to waste, di ba? The question is, are they legit? From my own experience on my recent trip to Katiklan, Boracay, yes, they are legit. Nag-push through naman ang booking ko sa kanila. My only frustration is that ang hirap nilang kontakin online. They also don't reply to my emails. Instead, you will be chatting to their online AI bot na Kalbo. At ang pangalan ay Bo. So here's my advice. Very tempting yung low prices na they offered online. Before booking it with them, make sure to check the current ticket prices of the airline of your choice. Book at your own risk. Kung matuloy yung kaso sa kanila, who knows? Baka bigla na lang sila mawala online. Okay, ang pag-uusapan naman natin ngayon ang Royal Air Philippines. Isa itong budget airline na na-establish noon pang August 22, 2002. Currently ay meron lang silang 4 na eroplano that consists of Airbus A319-100, Airbus A320-200, and Airbus A321-200. Kumpara mo sa ibang low-cost airline gaya ng AirAsia na may 15 aircraft. At ang pinakasikat ay ang Cebu Pacific na may 76 aircraft. No wonder hindi natin masyado naririnig ang Royal Air Philippines. Maliban na lang kung isa ka talagang hardcore traveler. Now, this is where the situation gets tricky. I'm trying to book a last-minute plane ride to Katiklan going to Boracay. Cebu Pacific and Philippine airline tickets are way too expensive. And so I type in the search bar for airasia.com, hoping I could find one. Now, inside their website, I've seen this Royal Air that offers a competitive fare. Kaya I booked my plane ticket immediately. Then afterwards, doon nag-sink in sa akin na, wait, di ba AirAsia website yung pinasok ko? Bakit Royal Air ang eroplanong nakuha ko? I searched for Royal Air and I found out that they have their own website for booking. So does it mean that Royal Air gave AirAsia Move the authority to buy tickets on my behalf? And it seems that AirAsia Move, which is an online ticketing agency, and AirAsia Philippines are both affiliated with each other. Meaning pag gusto mong mag-book sa AirAsia Airlines ay automatically redirected ka agad sa online website ni AirAsia Move. I tried to contact contact Royal Air to their contact number and email at kagaya ng AirAsia Move, sobrang hirap din nilang kontakin. Ang number na binigay nila ay hindi pa in service at wala ring sumasagot sa email. That gave me no choice but to visit their office in Parañaque City. When I checked my booking with them, dun lang ako nabuhay ng loob na talaga naman palang legit sila. Now, what can I say about their aircraft? So far, so good naman ang aircraft nila. In fact, wala akong na-experience na delayed flight. Very smooth yung duration ng buong trip ko. Same lang din ang experience with other domestic aircrafts na meron tayo dito sa Pilipinas. But here's what I've noticed. Sa Cebu Pacific, merong USB charger sa ilalim ng upuan. Very handy if you want to charge your gadgets. Sa Royal Air, wala. I don't know. Feeling ko, since I'm not an expert about aircrafts na luma na yung ginagamit na eroplano ng Royal Air. But it doesn't really bother me whether the airplane is bago or luma, as long as the aircraft can fly safely from point A to point B, ay goods na sa akin yun. Now the question is, would I fly with Royal Air Philippines again? Definitely yes. Why not, di ba? Tiis-tiis lang muna tayo ngayon dahil small-time vlogger pa lang tayo. Malay mo in the future lumaki channel natin at makabili na tayo ng sarili nating private jet. O di ba? Hanggang dito na lang muna tayo ulit mga ka-wonder. I hope you enjoyed this review I made for the AirAsia Move and Royal Air Philippines. See you on our next adventure.